Olajide Olayinka Williams, JJ, Olatunji. Born 19 June 1993. Better known as KSI. Is an English YouTuber, rapper, entrepreneur, and professional boxer. He is a co-founder and member of the British YouTube group known as The Sidemen. He is the CEO of Misfits Boxing and the co-owner of Prime Hydration, 19 Vodka and a restaurant chain known as Sides. As a boxer, he currently holds the ICB World Cruiserweight Championship in his first reign, defeating his first opponent Swarms on 27 August 2022. KSI registered his main YouTube account in 2009 and built a following posting gaming commentary videos of the FIFA video game series. His YouTube content has diversified to include vlog and comedy-style videos. As of March 2021, he has over 34 million subscribers and over 8 billion video views across his 3 YouTube channels. KSI's 2020 debut studio album, Dissimulation, debuted at number 2 on the UK Albums Chart. His second studio album, All Over the Place, debuted at number 1. He has achieved 14 top 40 singles on the UK Singles Chart, 7 of them ending up in the top 10 and 5 of them ending up in the top 5. KSI featured in the British comedy film Laid in America 2016, and was the subject of KSI Can't Lose 2018, a documentary film following the build-up to his first amateur boxing fight against British YouTuber Joe Weller. He was involved in 2 further boxing events against American YouTuber Logan Paul, the second of which was a professional bout. On 27 August 2022, he was involved in 2 professional crossover boxing bouts against British rapper Swarms and Mexican boxer Luis Alcaraz Pineda on the same night. Early life. Olajide Olayinka Williams Olatunji was born on 19 June 1993 in Watford, Hertfordshire. His father, Jide Ademola, hails from Ibadan, Nigeria and is of Hausa and Fulani descent. His mother, Yinka Atanuke, is from Islington, London. He was educated at Berkhamsted School in Berkhamsted, where he met future collaborator and Sidemen member Simon Minter, KSI's younger brother. Deji Olatunji is also a YouTuber. The brothers ranked first and second respectively as the UK's most influential YouTube creators by Tubular Labs in 2015. YouTube career 2008 to 2013 beginnings. FIFA videos and controversy. KSI registered his first account on YouTube under the username Jide Jr. in 2008 while in his early teens. He registered his current YouTube account on 24 July 2009 under the name KSI Olajide BT, where he uploaded gaming commentary videos of the FIFA video game series from his bedroom at his parents' house in Watford. He dropped out of sixth form college to pursue his YouTube career once he was earning steady monthly revenue from his uploads. In an interview in 2014, he recounted asking his teacher whether he should drop out. His teacher asked how much KSI was making from YouTube, to which KSI answered, around £1,500 a month, which was more than his teacher earned. His parents initially disapproved, but later became supportive and featured in a number of his videos. KSI later uploaded more vlog-style content and played a variety of games, and in 2012, the channel reached 1 million subscribers. KSI's rise to fame was not without controversy. He was widely criticized for his self-described rape face, a recurring joke on his channel during 2012 and 2013. and was the center of a controversy following third-party allegations of sexual harassment of female staff at a Eurogamer event in 2012. That went so far as accusing him of sexually assaulting a spokesmodel Brandy Brewer, despite her tweeting that she consented to the motorboat. Writing, "It's called comedy. Relax." As a result, Microsoft cut ties with KSI and he was banned from Eurogamer events. KSI subsequently apologized for any offense the video of 15 months ago may have caused in the short time it was on his YouTube channel. References to it since and subsequently used by other people, and stated his desire to move on from the incident and be judged on the great content and value he gives to brands and partners. Without controversy. 2013–present. Sidemen and expanding content. In October 2013, KSI signed with Maker Studios' subnetwork, Polaris. Since 19 October 2013, KSI has been part of the British YouTube group known as the Sidemen. The group produces online videos, most often consisting of challenges, sketches and video game commentary, as well as selling exclusive Sidemen merchandise. Since 2014, KSI's YouTube group The Sidemen have sold and distributed Sidemen clothing merchandise. In 2015, KSI published a biography titled KSI, I Am a Bellend. The book was released on 24 September 2015 in the UK and 5 days later in the United States. And KSI toured to support the book from its release until 4 October 2015. In 2016, KSI and the Sidemen published Sidemen, the book, which sold 26,436 copies within 3 days and topped the hardback nonfiction charts. On 4 August 2017, KSI tweeted that he would be leaving the Sidemen, citing conflicts with fellow member Ethan Payne. Shortly thereafter, he released a number of diss track videos criticizing members of his then former group, to which most of the members responded back with their own. Later that month, KSI released a video in which he claimed that he was being deported from the United States for receiving an incorrect visa. In November 2017, KSI released a video discussing whether his supposed falling out with the Sidemen was real or fake, saying, quote, "The drama wasn't entirely real but wasn't entirely fake either." In 2019, he was ranked second by the Sunday Times in its list of the top 100 UK influencers. In 2020, The Times named KSI to be Britain's biggest influencer. In 2021, Sidemen launched a subscription service known as Side Plus. They also launched a restaurant chain known as Sides, and a vodka brand known as 19 Vodka. Music career. 2015–2016, early releases. Having written and produced comedy rap songs for his YouTube channel in 2011, KSI released his debut single, Lamborghini, featuring British grime MC P Money, on 23 March 2015, with D-Cypher Productions. The song charted at number 30 on the UK singles chart. Keep Up, the title song for KSI's debut extended play of the same name, featuring JME, was released on 13 November 2015, reaching number 45 on the UK singles chart. The full EP was released on 8 January 2016 through Island Records, debuting at number 13 on the UK albums chart and number 1 on the UK R&B albums chart. On 29 April 2016, KSI released Goes Off, featuring Mr. Silver, as the first single from his second EP titled Jump Around. The EP's second single, Friends with Benefits, featuring MNDM, was released on 29 July 2016, reaching number 69 on the UK singles chart. The full EP was released on 28 October 2016 through Island Records. One of the EP's songs, Touchdown, featuring rapper and singer Stefflon Don, appeared on the soundtrack of the 2017 film Baywatch. 2017 to 2019 independent releases. On 23 June 2017, KSI independently released Creature, which reached number 100 on the UK singles chart. Creature was the first single from KSI's third EP, Space, which was released independently on 30 June 2017. On 6 October that year, KSI released his fourth EP, Distractions, which includes diss tracks against fellow Sidemen members W2S and Bazinga. The EP reached number 31 on the UK Albums Chart and number 1 on the UK R&B Albums Chart. 1 week before its release, KSI announced that the EP would be his final release with Island Records and that he would be releasing music independently. On 2 February 2018, KSI released Uncontrollable, featuring Big Zoo. The song played during KSI's ring walk for his boxing fight against Joe Weller and charted at number 89 on the UK singles chart. KSI released On Point on 17 August 2018, which was played during his ring walk for his second boxing bout. On 12 April 2019, KSI released a collaborative album with Randolph titled New Age. It debuted at number 17 on the UK Albums Chart and at number 1 on the UK R&B Albums Chart. 2019-2020, new record label signing and dissimulation. On 4 November 2019, it was announced that KSI had signed with RBC Records and BMG to take his music to the next level, and further develop his music career in the US and internationally. In addition to managing KSI's future releases, it was confirmed that the label would be administering and reissuing KSI's independent catalog recordings. That day, it was confirmed that KSI had already started recording his debut studio album. On 8 November 2019, Down Like That, featuring Rick Ross, Lil Baby and SX, was released as the album's lead single. It was performed live by the three featured artists as KSI's entrance music for his boxing rematch against Logan Paul. The song peaked at number 10 on the UK singles chart and it has been certified silver by the British Phonographic Industry (BPI) for sales of 200,000 units in the country. A further 3 singles preceded the album. Wake Up Call, featuring Trippie Redd, which debuted at number 11 on the UK singles chart. Poppin', featuring Lil Pump and Smokepurpp, which charted at number 43 in the UK. And Houdini, featuring Swarms and Tion Wayne, which debuted at number 6 on the UK singles chart and received a silver certification from the BPI. KSI's debut studio album, titled Dissimulation, was released on the 22nd of May 2020. The album debuted at number 2 on the UK Albums Chart and further charted in 15 other countries. It was the UK's best-selling debut album by a British artist in 2020 and it has been certified gold by the BPI for sales of 100,000 units in the country. The album spawned 2 further UK Top 40 singles, Cap, featuring Offset, and Killer Killer, featuring Ayanna Lee. KSI was scheduled to perform at Parklife Longitude and Reading and Leeds music festivals in 2020 to promote Dissimulation. But these were later cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. KSI featured on Lighter by British DJ and record producer Nathan Dawe. The song peaked at number 3 on the UK singles chart and became one of the UK's best-selling songs of 2020. It has been certified platinum by the BPI for sales of 600,000 units in the UK, and it was nominated for Best British Single at the 2021 Brit Awards. KSI also featured on Loose by Zimbabwean British artist S1MBA, which peaked at number 14 on the UK singles chart. 2020-2021, All Over the Place and The Online Takeover. On 23 October 2020, KSI released the first single from his second album, Really Love, featuring Craig David and Digital Farm Animals, which peaked at number 3 on the UK singles chart and has been certified gold by the BPI. On 15 January 2021, KSI released the album's second single, Don't Play, with Anne-Marie and Digital Farm Animals. The song debuted at number 2 on the UK singles chart, becoming KSI's highest charting single in the UK to date, and has been certified platinum by the BPI. On 12 March 2021, KSI released the album's third single, Patience, featuring Youngblood and Polo G, which debuted at number 3 on the UK singles chart and has been certified silver by the BPI. On 16 February 2021, KSI announced on Twitter the creation of his own record label named The Online Takeover, in partnership with his music manager Mams Taylor. Shortly after, he announced the first signee of his label, which was American-British singer Ayana Lee, who featured on the track Killer Killer, on 26 April 2021. KSI announced via his social media the release of his second album All Over the Place, which was released on 16 July 2021. It debuted at number 1 on the UK album charts, giving KSI his first ever chart topper, and has been certified gold by the BPI for surpassing 100,000 sales in the country. On 18 June 2021, KSI released the album's fourth single, Holiday, which was only featured on the platinum edition of the album. The single was originally not planned to be on the album and You was set to be the fourth single to be released on 4 June. Due to people leaking songs off the album, including You, the fourth single was changed to Holiday. The song debuted at number 2 on the UK singles chart, making it KSI's highest charting solo single to date. On 6 August 2021, KSI released the album's fifth single, Lose, with American rapper Lil Wayne, and was the lead single for the deluxe edition of the album, which was released on 27 August. The single peaked at number 18 on the UK singles chart and also debuted at number 86 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming KSI's first ever single to enter that chart. 2022 present. New releases and upcoming album. On 6 May 2022, KSI featured on Locked Out by SX. The single is SX's third single for his debut album. Locked Out became SX's first single to chart in the UK official charts, which peaked at number 53. On 13 May 2022, KSI announced that he and Proper Loud have signed Young Dave to the Online Takeover, marking him the second artist to be signed to the label. On 30 May 2022, it was announced that KSI had signed with Atlantic Records and Warner Music UK, following his huge collaboration with Anne-Marie on Don't Play. On 5 August 2022, KSI released Not Over Yet, featuring Tom Grennan. Not Over Yet charted at number 4 on the UK single charts, and debuted at number 1 on the official Big Top 40. The single marked the first record under Atlantic Records and serves as KSI's ring-walk tune in his bouts against Swarms and Luis Alcaraz Pineda on 27 August 2022. He went on to win both fights, defeating Swarms first, therefore crowning him the ICB World Cruiserweight Champion, and defeating Pineda to retain his title. Boxing career. Amateur boxing. KSI vs Weller. Supposed hostilities between KSI and British YouTuber Joe Weller began towards the end of 2017. Following public disagreements on Twitter and diss tracks between the pair, they announced that they would host an amateur boxing match on 3 February 2018 at Copper Box Arena, London, to settle the feud. During the announcement, the pair confronted each other, with KSI mocking Weller's struggles with depression and his use of antidepressants, for which he later apologized. The fight was won by KSI 1 minute and 37 seconds into the third round by way of technical knockout. KSI expressed his respect for Weller after the fight for being way harder, way tougher than I thought, and praised him for his commitment to raising awareness for mental health, before calling out American YouTuber Logan Paul, his brother Jake Paul, and retired footballer Rio Ferdinand. KSI vs Paul I. On 24 February 2018, it was announced that KSI would be fighting Logan Paul in a white-collar boxing amateur boxing match. The fight ended as a majority draw, with 2 judges scoring the fight even at 57-57 and a third judge scoring 58-57 in favor of KSI. Professional boxing. KSI vs. Paul II. A rematch between KSI and Paul was held on 9 November 2019 at the Staples Center, Los Angeles, and was promoted by the Eddie Hearn. Unlike the first fight, the rematch was a professional fight without the use of headgear. KSI was trained by the professional boxers Vidal Riley and Jeff Mayweather, uncle of Floyd Mayweather Jr. KSI defeated Paul via split decision, with 2 judges scoring the bout 56-55 and 57-54 in favor of KSI, and a third judge scoring the fight 56-55 in favor of Paul. KSI vs Swarms. On the 22nd of June 2021, KSI announced that he and Wasserman Promotions have partnered up to launch a boxing promotional company titled Misfits Boxing. The first event is scheduled to take place on 27 August 2022, with KSI also set to make his boxing return as the main event. On 1 July 2022 it was announced that KSI vs Alex Wasabi was scheduled to take place on 27 August 2022. However, due to a major concussion, it was announced on 6 August that Swarms would be Wasabi's replacement. This marked the first event under KSI's promotion company Misfits Boxing, and it was announced that a series of other boxing events titled MF and DAZN X Series, in collaboration with DAZN, whom previously were the distributors for KSI's rematch against Logan Paul, and that more events were to follow, marking the KSI vs Swarms event X Series 001. KSI vs Pineda. On 16 August, it was announced that KSI will be facing a second opponent, thus billing the event 2 fights 1 night. His initial second fight was scheduled to be against the Bulgarian boxer Ivan Nikolov. who was pulled from the fight due to Nikolov having multiple white supremacist and neo-Nazi tattoos. On 20 August, the Mexican professional boxer Luis Alcaraz Pineda was announced as KSI's second opponent on 27 August. He would defeat both opponents, and in the process, win the ICB World Cruiserweight Championship. Other ventures. Acting. In 2016, KSI and Casper Lee starred in the British direct-to-video comedy film Laid in America. The film was written and directed by Sam Millman and Peter Vass, and was produced by the Fun Group LLC and Max Gottlieb. The film was released direct-to-video by Universal Pictures on 26 September 2016. Jason Best of Movie Talk gave the film 1 out of 5 and called it crass and witless. In 2018, KSI released a documentary film titled KSI Can't Lose. The film reveals the behind the scenes of what led KSI to become the YouTube champion of the world. After his boxing debut fight against fellow YouTube star Joe Weller, and how KSI will use what he learned to fight Logan Paul. The film was released in select theaters and on digital stores on August 10, 2018. The film was produced by fellow YouTuber Calix's film studio After Party Studios and was distributed by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. KSI makes a brief appearance in the Amazon original sports docuseries All or Nothing. Arsenal, which documented the club by spending time with the coaching staff and players behind the scenes, both on and off the field throughout their 2021-22 season. In 2022, it was announced that KSI's life and career would be the subject of a documentary produced by Amazon Prime Video and Louis Theroux, with Theroux stating that it would be an opportunity to see another side of JJ, understanding how he got where he is, the world of a premium online content creator today, and a man who has made it his brand never to lose, as he takes on the music business. Video games. In 2016, KSI teamed up with Endemol Shine Group to publish KSI Unleashed, a video game that launched on iOS and Android systems. KSI poked jabs at fellow YouTuber PewDiePie, claiming that, "Why would I make anyone have to spend money to buy my mobile app game?" referring to the fact that PewDiePie, Legend of the Brophist, was not a free application. KSI Unleashed was removed from the Google Play Store and App Store on an unknown date. In 2018, KSI's YouTube group The Sidemen teamed up with True Georgie and Vika Limited to release BoxTuber, a video game that launched on iOS and Android systems. The game was made to promote the KSI vs. Logan Paul boxing match by featuring different YouTubers that the player can fight. After 24 hours after the game's released, BoxTuber climbed to the top of the UK iTunes charts. BoxTuber was removed from the Google Play Store and App Store on an unknown date. Prime Hydration. In 2022, during an Instagram Live, KSI announced that he and Logan Paul had founded a hydration company known as Prime. On 23 May 2022, it was announced that Prime Hydration would be Timmy Hill's NASCAR sponsor for the number 13 car. On 28 July 2022, it was announced that Prime Hydration would be the official hydration partner to Arsenal FC. Arsenal's chief commercial officer, Juliette Slot, said, "We are always looking to join forces with new, exciting and forward-thinking brands. Prime falls comfortably into that category, with a product and founders at the forefront of modern culture. Personal life." KSI is a supporter of Arsenal FC. In late November 2018, Deji revealed KSI's personal bank records in a video. KSI later condemned Deji's actions and expressed his disappointment towards his parents for allowing the publication of his financial records. In November 2019, KSI revealed that their feud was settled, stating that, "Brothers fight and there's always gonna be a situation where, because we're in the public eye, everything gets blown out of proportion. Income and wealth." Forbes reported that KSI was contracted to earn a minimum amount of $900,000 from his second fight against Logan Paul in 2019. In 2015, KSI's earnings were estimated by Forbes as being over $4.5 million, ranking him as the fifth highest paid YouTuber in the world. In 2018, Esquire magazine reported that, according to Social Blade, KSI can make up to £250,000 in advertising revenue from one video, and that product endorsements on his social media cost around £75,000. Heavy reported in the same year that KSI was the director of 3 UK companies with equity totaling £1.7 million, $2.2 million. Business Insider reported that KSI's amateur boxing match versus Logan Paul in 2018 generated around £8.5 million, $11 million, from pay-per-view revenue alone, and a further live gate revenue of over £2.7 million, $3.5 million, from ticket sales. Some estimates calculated the potential earnings from the fight at £30 million to £40 million each. But KSI dismissed these claims, stating that his earnings were a high amount, but nowhere near £40 million or £20 million. In an interview with Men's Health, KSI confirmed that he also owns over 10 properties, all around England, with a combined worth of over £10 million. In 2020, the Sunday Times estimated KSI's earnings to be £12 million a year, and a year later, they believed that his estimated earnings had gone up by another £13 million. Philanthropy. In 2015, KSI donated $10,000 to an online charity stream done by YouTuber Castro 1021. And participated in the Race Against Slime event, raising money for Special Effect, a foundation developing technology to aid people with physical disabilities to play video games. Between 2016 and 2018, KSI and the rest of the sidemen hosted and participated in 3 charity football events, raising just shy of £400,000 for various charities, including the Saints Foundation, Childline, Young Minds and the Charlton Athletic Community Trust. On 8 May 2020, KSI helped out at a food bank to support the Independents Help the Hungry campaign. On 18 December 2020, KSI prepared meals to support the Evening Standard's Food for London Now campaign. KSI donated £10,000 to BBC Radio 1's Lolathon fundraiser for comic relief on the 11th of March 2021. On the 30th of March 2021, it was announced that KSI had signed an open letter written by Lenny Henry to urge Black British people to take the COVID-19 vaccine. Professional boxing record, amateur boxing record, pay-per-view bouts, filmography, gamography, discography, studio albums, dissimulation, 2020, All Over the Place, 2021, collaborative albums, New Age, with Randolph, 2019, concert tours, Jump Around Tour, 2016, The New Age Tour, 2019, All Over the Place Tour, 2021-2022. Bibliography. KSI the 24th of September 2015. KSI. I am a Bellend. Orion Publishing Group. ISBN 978-1409161233. KSI. The 29th of September 2015. I am a Tool. How to be a YouTube kingpin and dominate the Internet. HarperCollins. ISBN 978-1473648166. Awards and nominations. References. External links. Official website. KSI's channel on YouTube. KSI at IMDb. Boxing record for KSI from BoxRec. Registration required.